Now the next concept, dual aspects concept. On the basis of this concept, the accounting has developed. Every transaction has the two effect. If one account is increasing or decreasing, then other side account also increasing or decreasing with the same amount. So every transactions have the two sides. One side is called debit, another side is called credit. So the accounting equations based on this dual aspect, it is the system is also called double entry system. Double entry, that's why the system is called double entry system. Double entry system means every debit have a corresponding credit with the same amount. Every debit have a corresponding credit with the same amount. That's why our balance sheet matched. Both sides of the balance sheet is always equal. The equation is assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. This is our equation, our accounting equation. So any transaction says if the proprietor introduced or invested capital into the business, suppose proprietor has invested rupees 1 lakh into the business. So if the proprietor has invested 1 lakh into the business, the effect of this transaction will be the cash will increase, cash asset side, this asset side cash will increase by rupees 1 lakh. Cash will increase by rupees 1 lakh, and the liability side your capital will increase by rupees 1 lakh. Now both sides of the equation is same. The assets is 1 lakh and liability is 1 lakh, capital is 1 lakh, and there is zero liability over here, external liability. So equation is balanced. Equation is balanced. Similarly, second example, if goods purchased on credit, then this side your assets, goods will increase. Goods means your stock will increase. Suppose goods purchased on credit rupees 40,000, so stock will increase by 40 asset side, and this side your liability will increase by 40,000. Your liability means your creditors will increase by 40,000. So equation is balanced. This side plus 40 and this side also plus 40. So equation is balanced. Suppose loan taken from bank. Loan taken from bank rupees 50,000. So if you have taken loan from the bank, this side in asset side our bank balance will increase by 50,000. Our bank balance will increase by 50,000, and this side in the liability side it is increased by 50,000. What? It is bank loan. Liability will increase, bank loan will increase by 50,000. Okay? Bank loan will increase by 50. So equation is balanced. That's why this concept is called double aspect concept. Means every debit have a corresponding credit with the same amount. Whatever the amount we have written in the debit side of the account, the same amount we have to write in the credit side of that account. Credit side of that account or another account. Okay? Suppose I have written debit side machinery account, then credit side I have to write another account with the same amount, so that our accounting equation, our balance sheet will always be balanced or always be same. That is the reason that the balance sheet is always equal. That is the main reason. So our accounting is totally based on this concept, dual aspect concept, which is also known as double entry system. Means every debit have a corresponding credit with the same amount. Salary paid, if we paid the salary, so salary, if you pay the salary, suppose we have paid the salary 20,000. So 20,000 cash will decrease, and this side when we pay the salary, our profit will also decrease by rupees 20,000. So capital will also decrease by 20,000. Capital will also decrease by 20,000. Capital will also decrease by 20,000. Now the next is revenue recognition concept. Revenue is term to be realized when it is earned, whether the cash has received or cash is not received, by way of sale of goods or providing services. If our financial year, suppose our financial start from 1st April, our financial year is 1st April, start from 1st April 2019 and it is closed on 31st March 2020. This is our financial year. So in this financial year, whatever the amount we have received or receivable by the sale of goods or services is called revenue. Revenue. Whether we have received the cash, by way of sale, or cash will be realized in future. Both will be taken into account, whether you have received the cash or your cash will be realized in future. So revenue, under this revenue, both will come under this. By the sale of goods or services, whether you have received the cash or the cash will realize in future, both will be considered as revenue if that goods is sold in between this financial year. Selling of goods means transfer of ownership from seller to buyer. Suppose our business has sold goods to the customer, it means the ownership of the goods, title of the goods is transferred to the purchaser. When the title of the goods is transferred, ownership of the goods is transferred to the buyer, whether the buyer has paid the amount or he has not paid the amount, it is immaterial. When it is transferred, ownership is transferred, then it comes under revenue. Goods sold for cash or goods sold on credit, both comes under revenue. So income earned but not received is our revenue. It is also related to rent. Rent is received or rent is receivable, both is our revenue. Commission is received or commission is receivable, both is our revenue. Interest is received or interest is receivable, both is our revenue. But it must be between this financial year. If you have earned the money, if you have earned it, but the amount is not received or amount is received in between this financial year, so that will comes under the revenue of this financial year. So sales between this financial year, suppose it is 10 lakh sales and it is for cash, and sales rupees 20 lakhs credit in this financial year, sales credit in this financial year. So both is our revenue. Means transfer of title or ownership is transferred to the buyer, transferred to the purchaser, whether we have received the amount or you have not received the amount. Okay, so revenue recognition concept. Revenue is recognized as earned whether the amount has received or amount has not received between this financial period. Okay, accordingly the expenses will be matched of this financial year, between this period it will be matched with the expenses incurred to generate that revenue.